Well, I gotta start somewhere. And for this week, the goal is to get the cooling system on the car back to where it doesn't leak, and probably at least get some of the damaged parts off of the car. Let's get started. This is the fan. I don't know if y'all can see how much play the pulley off of the water pump has. This is the water pump pulley. Sounds really good. This is the factory air intake. The original intake tube would run from here back into the throttle body there. But where it connects to the inner fender well, you have this thing on the outside. The other fun thing that we have a really good view of with the air intake out of the car is that. That's the smog pump. There's a more proper name for it, but I can't remember what it is. All of this hose stuff here where it goes back, and these vacuum connectors and stuff. All that is smog system stuff that everybody pulled off of their 302s in the 90s. I'm gonna do the same thing, but it's kind of fun to see it on a car. So I've just spent 3 hours, probably more, trying to get the seats out. As you can see, they were rusted onto the carpet. Really great. Really great. The nut that went on the stud here sheared off, and both went up here sheared off. The bottom of the rear seat's out. I can't get this out because the bolts are kind of stuck, so the seat back's gonna stay for a while. Got the rear seat out finally. And that is a pile of dead ants. Just, you know, on the where the seat back used to be. And then on the back of the seat back, there's more. Just piles, hundreds of dead ants. I don't know why they're piled up like that. It's weird. I've got the door sills. Those trim plates are off. Now I have to try to get the carpet out of the car, which is a pain, and there's no light in here. When I start doing that, this is what it looks like. What is going on there? Now, you know, based on how rusty all the, you know, the seat hardware was, and how rusty everything up by the pedal assembly is, I'm guessing this car might have, you know, sat in some, or not sat in, but had water sitting in it. The exterior of this car isn't really that bad. There's one really bad rough spot on the outside, but the interior is actually worse than the exterior in terms of rust. And that's something I never thought I'd be able to say about a car. I found out recently they stapled the carpet in at least 2 places onto the sill, and they also stapled it back here on the top of the trans tunnel. So I'm having to pop the staples out with this. Yeah. Well, as if breathing in all these mold spores isn't enough, we have some of the worst air quality in the US today, thanks to smoke from Canadian wildfires. You probably can't tell, but it's really hazy out in the neighborhood, and that's all just smoke. It's been like that for a few days now.
Bad.
Aha, that is a floor pan. Yeah, it really isn't that bad.
No.
So I've stripped pretty much all the sound deadening out, and I've wire brushed the floor. There's a lot of corrosion. There were a lot of areas that looked painted. They looked, you know, about like this, but once you hit them with a wire brush, the paint just flaked off, and all this lovely stuff was underneath. I've never been in a flood car, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably not far off of this.